What's up, yo? Welcome back to my channel. As always, I am Sticks. I know it's been a while since I did a long form video. The reason being is because my long form videos wasn't getting any views, so I kind of just went ahead and stuck to shorts because my shorts were doing really good. But we're going to try a long-term video today, so let's go. So if you read my title, then you know the Eclipse is getting some side skirts today. Now, I got a couple of prep work that I need to do before I can actually put them on. Number one is taking this screen out. I don't like the screen. I don't like the way it looks. I feel like it'll look better if I just tore it off. So that's what I'm gonna do. And then two, underneath the car, there's this bar here that the side skirts are supposed to fit up under, and it's supposed to be plush. But as you can see, it's bent up. So the first thing I'm gonna do is end up unbending that and then trying to test fit the side skirts onto the car, and then from there actually permanently mounting them on there. And then I might have to clean up some of this stuff right here, but that's nothing but sand work, so that's not really all that big of a deal. So I got a double-sided 9-3M tape. I got some self-threading stainless steel hex washers. That's supposed to hold it in place because I'm gonna try to drill it to like the side inside the wheel well. And then of course a center punch just to make it easier. So yeah, let's start. So as you can see, I'm not trying to bend it all the way back like this. What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to get enough of a slit to where I can actually slide the side skirt in there so that hopefully this helps hold the side skirt snug while I try to test fit it and drill it onto. I got a feeling this factory bolt needs to come out, honestly, because I think it's like getting in the way. So I'm gonna just take it off and then I'm gonna go ahead and see if I could test fit it to the car. And that right there should tell me what else I got to do. All right, so it's fitting snug on the back side, but it's not on the front. I'm thinking that it might be these two bolts. I really don't want to have to take those out, but I got a feeling that might be it. Let's see. So I think they're supposed to fit just like this. The only thing is there's a gap right here. Let me show you. There's a gap right here, but this is the only way it really clears the door on the front and in the back. So, shoot. I'm gonna try 3M in it and see if I can get it to just hang there in place with the 3M. Well, the not 3M, and we're gonna see if I can get it past the door clearance, because that's what's really most important. I don't want to open the door and then break, you know what I'm saying, $300 worth of side skirts. So hold on. I think that's good. I mean, it needs to be a little more plush back here, but I'll probably just screw down in here. Yeah, I'll probably just screw down in here. And then that'll hold that a little more plush to the side of the body. I really like how there's not really a gap down here, but I'm gonna put some brackets underneath the bottom to pull that a little bit closer. So today is actually mounting day. I already test fitted the side skirts, but now I'm actually gonna mount them to the car, and it looks pretty good. Like, I'm liking the clearance, and I honestly don't think this will be too difficult of a thing to do. I ran into a bit of a problem. It's not bad, but it's not necessarily good neither. right? So first, this one, it's a self-threading hex, and while I was threading it, it ended up going in sideways and kind of cracked the fiberglass, but it's still in there sideways. However, it's holding. This is the problem. So I was drilling a hole through the fiberglass, and the hole went through the fiberglass and through the sheet metal, and it ended up making the gap too big for the hex coil to fit in it. So I had to put a screw, which I really didn't want to screw because I feel like it looks tacky. So yeah, it's kind of one of those mess around to find out situations. But yeah, I mean, it's not the worst. I feel like my biggest issue is actually going to come from this side because there's a gap here, and I'm not quite sure how to fix that gap without actually putting a screw here to hold it in place, but I don't want to. I don't want any screws on the front. I barely want any screws on the side, honestly, so I definitely don't want any screws on the front. So I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do about that, but I actually have a friend I can ask on how I can fix this problem. That's how I wanted it to look on the other side. It's nice, it's plush, it's in there tight. You can barely see it once I paint. I mean, you'll probably still be able to see it once I paint, but still, I wanted it to sit more plush like this one and not like the other one. This is a very demure, as they like to say. Yeah, it's starting to rain, so we're gonna have to go ahead and finish this another day. I don't want my camera getting wet, short-circuiting, and really I just don't want to be out here working in the rain. So we got one on somewhat. Still more that needs to be done, but at least we're making progress. We'll get the next one knocked out tomorrow. I got it down, I got both sides on. This is just to give y'all a quick look at how it's going to look once I finish fixing them, or fitting them basically. As you can see, there's still like a little gap there. There's a gap there. That just needs to be readjusted, but yeah. This is how the car would look once the side skirts is like fully on there. And I take the mounting tape off. That is crazy.